Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. And a pox on the house of whoever told me to leave Denmark alone, because Denmark has now declared war on me when I have absolutely no armies except the Emperor's personal army in the area, and they have got Aachen, my capital, under siege. They took Paderborn. I just killed them in the last episode, but still, like, this is a little bit ridiculous. And my income just dropped inexplicably way back down to like 1,742. Not even quite sure what's happening there. But I'm going to look around for a bit and make sure there isn't some other explanation that I'm not aware of. Alright, let's end the turn. And in the next one, we're going to let our army recover a little bit. Really? Is that all you could move in one turn? It's crazy. We're going to let our army recover a bit. And then it looks like they didn't attack Aachen. Interesting. They've got Aachen under siege. I think Aachen is just a huge income center, so with it being under siege, it's really affected by income. All right, now we've got, in a few more turns, okay, good. So that's a full army now. And I'll be able to fight them outside of Aachen. They might take Aachen before I get to it. But that's fine. We need to let that army recover before I go toe-to-toe with the Nordlbingians. But yeah, they just came in like jerks, like opportunists. They're like, oh, hey, the Holy Roman Empire doesn't have any armies in this area. Let's take everything. They didn't take everything this time, but we're going to retaliate by moving armies in and taking these areas up here. First, we have to make sure these armies are taken care of. So that's going to be our next step for the next few episodes, is finally taking this area and having this part of the map locked down. Then we might be able to move in and take some of this rebel-controlled land as well. So we'll be in a really good position in the east, because there just won't be any threats anymore. It'll be pure income and stability, which are two things that I like very much. So let's look around and make sure there's no other money that I can spend anywhere. Buraburg. I can build a... Could build a church. It would improve public order. I don't know that it's necessary, though. It looks like it might kind of help, but other buildings might be more helpful. What about in Frankfurt? What can I build here? He's got some extra sanitation, so I could build a mine. Yeah, let's build a mine in Frankfurt. Get some additional income. It's very unfortunate that Aachen is under attack, because they were just about to have a council hall, which helps reduce corruption in adjacent provinces. All right, this priest has leveled up. I just have him reducing corruption right now, so that's all I really need him for. I'll go ahead and give him the conviction trait. Okay, we're gonna let one more turn tick by, and that should give the Emperor's army enough time to fully recover. They might take Aachen this turn. They're coming up right now, so we'll see if they do. Ah, they didn't. So they're really trying to wear Aachen down, it appears. Which is good, because it gives the army I have coming in to fight them more time to get ready. So it's spring. I can safely move along the road. I'm going to go ahead and move the army. It won't recover quite as much in the next turn, but it will recover, I think, enough to mount an assault on this army, because this is actually a smaller army, and they have had some attrition on account of the fact that they have this city under siege. Let's take a look here. Settlement strength 80%, wall strength 76%. So I think they're still doing pretty well. Matter of fact, they might come and attack me here in the next turn, just because their attempt at taking it is not really doing anything. I'm going to go ahead and change this to be a barracks, just because it's still in the style of like the people that held. That has been a... I don't remember who held this territory before, maybe the Angrians, but it's been an Angrian-style building like since we took control of it. Or maybe it was Wilsey held, I don't remember. So this army's coming up to help us. And as soon as we restore order in Aachen, we should have enough income to maybe have a third army in the area, and those three armies together will be the ones that go up and actually take Aachen. All right, yeah, okay. We're in good shape now, because I don't think they did anything. There was a brief pause, so they might have moved their army. Yep, Our income just went up, so I'm going to guess Aachen is no longer under siege. Yep, they moved over to Ghent. Let's repair Aachen. Alright, we're going to move this army right here. They're in trouble now, and they know it. They can't recover that army while they're in my territory. And actually, now that my income has gone back up, I'm going to take advantage of this turn of events. How long will the siege workshop build? It'll take 4 turns? Okay. Don't I already have a siege workshop in this area, though? Yes, this area here. Cottbus, Brandenburg, and Lipsk. So we're going to start building a new army in Lipsk. And that'll serve 2 purposes. First of all, it's training a new army. Second of all, it's just making sure that there's an army here, because these rebels might decide to be just as opportunist as the Nordobingians because we don't have an army in the area. So it looks like there's a general here with some pretty good traits. He's older, though. That's Adelhard. I'd rather have a new general. Yeah, Theodald. Let's reinstate the Protectors of the Palace, which is a level 4 army. Alright, and now let's do a little recruiting, shall we?
Are you ready to serve? Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life. We need good fighters.
Okay, so our income is going to drop drastically as a result of this. But thankfully in one turn, all of Aachen will be healed. Arnulf, our governor. Better taxes. See, the tax boost makes no difference. I guess maybe that's because he's in Marseille and there's a lot of corruption, but it's... I don't know. Now that I know what's been causing the income issues in this, I'm happier with it. And maybe if I continue to play campaigns on my own, I'll figure it out more and won't be as much of an issue. Okay, the Nordobingians are attacking Utrecht. Yeah, I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. I mean, that's an overwhelming victory, and we've seen several of those battles in the Crown of Charlemagne series already. All right, they just sacked it. All they did was sack Utrecht. All right, the Muslim separatists, who I thought had already been destroyed, our war readiness has increased because they're sacking cities. Surprise. If I go into rapid march mode, okay, it doesn't take me much farther. Alright, so we're repairing Utrecht. Actually, you know what? That didn't affect our income that much. I'm going to make sure I can go ahead and pay for the remaining recruits in this army. Alright, so we've got spearmen, we've got archers, we've got swordsman training. What we need now is Frankish Cav. Perfect. Okay, in 4 turns, a full-size army will be trained in Lipsk. It's going to affect our income drastically, but again, the ultimate goal is that we are slowly, surely getting an army up into this area to take care of these guys once and for all. So we're kind of playing ping-pong a little bit because I've got my armies going back and forth, fighting on 2 different fronts. That's kind of the... I mean, I guess it's par for the course in a way because of... You know, as soon as the Muslims got aggressive, we had no choice. But, okay. Let's see. Extra public order in the province? Sure. Alright. Let's end the turn again. That was just our priest that we're using to reduce corruption in Provence, which is where Marseille is. Massalia, as Rome 2 players would know it. Alright, Nordobingians, what are you going to do to me this turn, huh? What do you got? Yeah, they're attack. Alright, that's what I thought they would do. That's why I did not repair Utrecht. So they might actually take it this time. But that's fine, because... Yeah, they took it. Oh, no, they restored it to its rightful owners. The force needs leadership now that its commander is gone. Which... Okay, well, let's just give it to Adelhard. I don't know which force it's talking about. Let's look around. Maybe there was a... No, I was going to say maybe there was a governor, but... Oh, I can't even reach you. Oh, yes, I can. Okay.
Besieging the settlement.
Alright, we're going to deal with this in decisive fashion. Alright, Utrecht is ours. Alright, Utrecht is repaired. Meanwhile, these guys are going to continue to still cause trouble, but they're now going to face winter attrition, so they're getting weaker and weaker every turn. We've also got to finish off this faction in the next turn, which is just beyond annoying, but that's fine. They should have... Why couldn't they just take it? They had to troll me and resurrect faction to try and put something in my way. I mean, it's clever on the computer's part, but it's more annoying than clever. But I guess clever is supposed to be annoying, right? Alright, let's go ahead and build a mine. Additional income. So since we've been building things that help with squalor in neighboring provinces, I'm able to build more mines at this point in the campaign as well, which also help with the economy. Alright, they didn't do anything that turn. Thank God. They might just have a city under siege, though. You never know. Okay, the Duchy of Frisia is going kamikaze on me, so we're going to take care of him real quick. Easy peasy. Nothing. That would have been a very kind of anticlimactic battle. Believe me. Don't get me wrong, I like to do massacres every once in a while, but... Alright. Once again, this force needs leadership now that its commander's gone. I'm not quite sure. Okay. An unscrupulous rival has spread foul rumors that a member of your family. About a member of your family. Give the order and they will be silenced. Pay him off. Alright. We also have finally finished researching, I think we were researching church music, which helps with the religious influence of Christianity. I'm going to go ahead and switch back up here and start seriously researching, let's see. Yep. I'm going to research noble habitus, which looks like we can get additional, additional better cavalry units. Meanwhile, I'm also going to move this army. Alright, this army's not in good shape. So they're trying to retreat to Bremen. Meanwhile, this army is, in 2 turns, going to be fully ready to join the battle, and this army is almost in position. Okay, so it looks like they actually don't have any orders. Let's have them march to Osnabrück, which is going to take still a bunch of turns. And as predicted, our income is dropping, but I am totally okay with that. Alright, so we don't have a hostel yet in this area. So let me go ahead and... or a hospice. Let's go ahead and build a hospice. And let's upgrade the... Ooh, perfect. Additional cloth from that region. Trade goods, essentially. So by upgrading the cloth, we're getting more income from our cloth trade. Alright. We're going to end the turn and see what the Nordobingians do this time. With any luck, we can just move in... Well, no, I'm probably not going to move in with our emperor and start taking territory until another army has arrived. Okay, so they're hitting Osnabrück. We'll go ahead and do this. Just fighting aggressively. They're probably going to free another faction here, I would guess. No, they just sacked it. Yeah, they're hightailing it back to Bremen. They're just trying to cause as many public order problems for me as they can. And it's working. But at the same time, it's just not. Because I'm catching up to them. And in one turn, I'll have... And actually, in a few turns, I'll have 3 armies in the area. And this entire area... They're just... Oh, this actually belongs to someone else. The Kingdom of the Vikings. But guess what? I'm going to take all of it. Because I don't want to put up with any more eminent warfare. Any more domains in this area. And it's something I wish I would have done a while ago. Alright, we have a governor here. Let's build up that side of the tree. There's a priest here. Oh, wait, no. additional authority for you. Right. Be very interesting to see what the Nordobingians do now, because I've essentially just chased him to the border.
Consult your ancestors.
Oh, interesting.
But you will see the merit in the offer I bring from my people.
Sure. That'll help strengthen ties. Okay, the Nordobingians are now hitting... Oh, they have another small army, so now they're trying to do two things at once. That's cute. Alright, so they might take control of Hildesheim here, but that's fine, because I have an army nearby that can march and take that. Nope, they just sacked it. So they are just determined to harass me. So their king has retreated back into their territory. Hildesheim has been sacked. And we actually don't have any more money. Alright, I'm going to upgrade this market hall in Halberstadt to give us a little bit more money. And then... Okay, we're going to go ahead and move this new army up to Halberstadt as well. We're going to leave the Emperor in Osnabrück. And we have this army cruising in to arrive in a few turns, and we'll have him march alongside the Emperor. Okay, we're going to end the turn. I know I have some extra money. I know. Right now my focus is on taking care of these guys. I'll build up a little money and do some building in a turn or two. Oh, no. They're just like, it was a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't completely kill me. No, you're going to die. You have royally pissed me off. You're going to die a horrible, horrible death. And I'm going to enjoy it.
We demand only a modest way.
Right, I won't pay you for a non-aggression pact. Alright, Hildesheim has been sacked again. I know, I just saw it happen. Alright, we're going to move this army into Hildesheim and dare them to do that again. Okay, these guys unfortunately will take some Winter March attrition, but it's okay. Yeah, they're gonna lose some men from marching, especially forced marching in the winter, but in the turns that follow, they will do better. So it's fine. they'll recover. I'm so mad right now. Like I'm very much. I'm gonna have to cut this episode in just a bit, but I'm very much looking forward to getting these troops lined up. In just 2 turns, this army's gonna be ready to march on Bremen, and we're gonna tear them apart. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. All right, we're gonna fortify right there on their border, so that all 3 armies will be able to march together. All right, I've got some money. Let's go ahead and spend some. Let's see, in Bürgerberg. Let's upgrade. Well, hang on. Yeah, I need to improve that, because that's going to help us build a better corruption reduction in Septimania. Okay. Oh yeah. New mine going up as well. Alright, let's end the turn. And we will be able to line those armies up, and then 1 turn after that, we'll be able to actually get them in position and start hitting cities. Oh, they're trying to pay me now. They're like, please, please don't murder me. Oh, they might be marching on me right now. You guys are being really schizophrenic. Okay, we're going to retreat.
At ease, men.
So now they have all of their units ganging up on this army in Hildesheim. Solar eclipse, bad omen. Alright, so public order is going to go down in Lipsk. No worries. Alright, well, while you guys are doing that,
We hunger for battle.
God, I want to get Bremen right now so bad, but we're 1 turn away from realistically being able to do that. See, Bremen is actually in range. So I could move this army right now, but this army couldn't stay with them. Alright, so what we're going to do... We're going to move this army back to Magdeburg, just to play it safe. Let's see what we can do with our money this turn. We can build a tide mill. Can we? No, hang on. Oh yeah, we can definitely build a royal mint. Yeah, let's do that. Anywhere else I can build a royal mint? Again, I can definitely build a mine. Just looking at anything that's going to improve income at this point. All right, I'm going to end the turn, and we'll see what happens at the beginning of this next episode, or the beginning of this next turn. But I will likely cut this episode in just a bit so that we can. Yeah, now they're willing to pay me 2,000. All right, so they are hitting Hildesheim, which is what I suspected they would do. They're just doing it with their king's unit. Alright, so they just sacked it. Alright, settlement sacked. Let's go ahead and repair Hildesheim.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Okay. So there's that. I am going to go ahead and cut this episode here. In the very next episode, we are going to use all 3 of these armies and just annihilate. This is probably the largest march that I've been able to do yet in the campaign because we finally figured out the income problem. So we are going... I just feel silly. Let me say really quickly, I feel silly for saying early in the campaign, oh, the income in the campaign is different. It takes longer to tick up. No, corruption was killing me. So I feel silly, but we finally have these larger armies, and we're going to just... We're going to take this area by storm. We're going to own this entire corner of the map, and it's going to be great. Then we're going to march down and take this rebel-controlled territory in lightning fashion. That'll be great, too. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget the like button. If you're considering subscribing, I upload new episodes of my Grand Strategy slot right here every day at noon Eastern Standard Time. That's GMT -5. And I keep a different series going in my 6 p.m. slot just as daily. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a bit.